Okay, I guess we're ready. Let's go ahead and start this and stand up for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We'll have roll call.
Dan Pillow.
Here.
Kathy Byess.
Here.
Ann Pillow.
Here.
Al Glick.
Here.
Pam Jackson.
Here. Now, whenever you're ready, start off with your report.
Okay, you received a copy of the December the 19th council minutes.
I'll make a motion to accept the December 19th minutes.
I'll second it.
Motion by Pam Jackson, second by Al Glick. Any discussion? No discussion, we'll go.
Dan Pillow.
Yay.
Kathy Byess.
Yay.
Ann Pillow.
Yay.
Al Glick.
Yay.
Pam Jackson.
Yay.
And you received the minutes from the January 1st, 26th council meeting, special council meeting for swearing in of the new elected officers.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes from January the 1st, 2026.
Motion by Pam Jackson, second by Kathy Byess. Is there any discussion? No discussion, we'll vote.
Dan Pillow.
Yay.
Kathy Byess.
Yay.
Ann Pillow.
Yay.
Al Glick.
Yay.
Pam Jackson.
Yay.
We have pay ordinance 26A. This is for biweekly payroll that was paid on January the 9th in the amount of, I'm sorry, jumping ahead here. For the breakdown, from the general fund, $2,232.09. From the sewer fund, $1,090.29. From the water fund, $1,023.49. For a combined total of $4,445.97.
Make a motion to approve ordinance number 2026A.
I'll second it.
Motion by Ann Pillow, second by Pam Jackson. Any discussion?
Yeah. Now, they've got Lisa Walker on here is like 16-hour sick leave, and then they've got where Tony's got all his holiday pay and all that. Now, how much time do they have left on their vacation and sick leaves?
Well, I'll have to go back and look. I wasn't prepared to give you that report tonight.
I mean, because every time I look on here, there's always a sick leave or a holiday pay or something on there.
Yeah, you should have called her
Or
early
vacation.
today.
Yeah.
That way she would have had it for you.
I'll
get
check
with you
into
tomorrow.
it and get back to you.
Yeah, just let me know. Thank you.
Any more discussion? No discussion, we'll vote.
Dan Pillow.
Yay.
Kathy Byess.
Yay.
Ann Pillow.
Yay.
Al Glick.
Yay.
Pam Jackson.
Yay.
Then we have 26B. This one here is for monthly salaries. From the general fund, $6,900. From the water fund, $1,258.82 for a combined total of $8,158.82.
I'll make a motion to approve 2026B.
I'll second it.
Motion by Al Glick, second by Pam Jackson. Any discussion? No discussion, we'll vote.
Dan Pillow.
Yay.
Kathy Byess.
Yay.
Ann Pillow.
Yay.
Al Glick.
Yay.
Pam Jackson.
Yay.
And that's all I have for you.
All right. Thank you, Margaret. I don't have anything pressing for myself, but we'll just move on to Chris brought us in a couple resolutions for stuff that we've already passed on.
That you already passed?
Well,
Have you, okay, so
made a
basically,
motion.
okay, there has been a motion on this?
Let's see. the website. We did that at the last one.
Yeah, I think I brought that up last
Yeah.
time.
Yeah,
So
you
they
did,
made a
but-
motion and passed it, we just needed the
I
resolution.
need a
so-
resolution for the auditors.
Correct. But I
Okay.
didn't make a motion for it, yeah.
Okay, I forget that. So basically, put these two together. With respect to the website, one will, before I read it, one will cancel the current contract and subscription, and then you're going to follow that up with authorizing the mayor and clerk to enter into the new contract and subscription.
Let's start with the cancellation.
So start with a resolution canceling/terminating the premium web open subscription with Civic Plus and authorizing the mayor and village clerk to prepare, execute, and submit documents carrying out this resolution.
Make a motion that the rules be suspended, said resolution be read 3 times by title only and declared an emergency.
I'll second it.
Motion by Dan Pillis, seconded by Al Glick. Any discussion? No discussion, we'll vote.
Dan Pillow,
Yay?
Kathy Byess,
Yay.
Ann Pillow,
Yay.
Al Glick,
Yay.
Pam Jackson.
Yay.
Okay, first reading, a resolution canceling/terminating the premium web open subscription with Civic Plus and authorizing the mayor and village clerk to prepare, execute, and submit documents carrying out this resolution. Second reading, a resolution canceling/terminating the premium web open subscription with Civic Plus and authorizing the mayor and village clerk to prepare, execute, and submit documents carrying out this resolution. Third reading, a resolution canceling/terminating the premium web open subscription with Civic Plus and authorizing the mayor and village clerk to prepare, execute, submit documents carrying out this resolution.
I'll make a motion to adopt as read.
I'll second it.
Motion by Pam Jackson, seconded by Al Glick. Is there any discussion? No discussion, we'll vote.
Dan Pillow,
Yay?
Kathy Byess,
Yay.
Ann Pillow,
Yay.
Al Glick,
Yay.
Pam Jackson.
Yay.
This will be number 1.
Okay. Then we have a resolution authorizing the mayor and village clerk to enter into and administer a contract with iPanda Designs for building/hosting of the Village of Addyston website.
I'll make a motion that the rules be suspended, said resolution be read 3 times by title only and declared an emergency.
I'll second.
Motion by Dan Pillow, seconded by Pam Jackson. Any discussion?
Mayor,
Yes.
how long will it take us to get this up and
We're
running?
looking at February 9th.
February 9th. Thank you.
We are looking at February 9th.
And the contract, the invoice for the other web page is due the 22nd of February.
So we'll have it up and running before the other ones do.
Oh, great. Thank you.
That's good. It saved us a little bit there.
Any other discussion? No discussion, we'll vote.
Dan Pillow,
Yay.
Kathy Byess,
Yay.
Ann Pillow,
Yay.
Al Glick,
Yay.
Pam Jackson.
Yay.
This will be number, oh, we haven't adopted it yet.
Well,
He's got to read it, I'm sorry.
first reading, a resolution authorizing the mayor and the village clerk to enter into and administer a contract with iPanda Designs for building/hosting of the Village of Addyston website. Second reading, a resolution authorizing the mayor and village clerk to enter into and administer a contract with iPanda Designs for building/hosting of the Village of Addyston website. Third reading, a resolution authorizing the mayor and village clerk to enter into and administer a contract with iPanda Designs for building/hosting of the Village of Addyston website.
I'll make a motion to adopt as read.
I'll second it.
Motion by Al Glick, seconded by Ann Pillow. Is there any discussion? No discussion, we'll vote.
Dan Pillow,
Yay.
Kathy Byess,
Yay.
Ann Pillow,
Yay.
Al Glick,
Yay.
Pam Jackson.
Yay.
This will be number 2.
I have just a couple of other things. As you know, Ed had I think, an emergency surgery. I reported that at one point. I received a voice message from him today And evidently he's back at it. The message was rather garbled, so I couldn't get a lot from it. However, he says he wants to meet with me, finally get the ball moving on some of these issues regarding code enforcement. And I believe in the message he specifically mentioned the house on Main Street. That's the first thing. The second thing is with respect to some of these issues with vehicles parked illegally or abandoned. I've done some research into I know we had some issues because we thought that the Hamilton County Sheriff's deputies would not enforce our own ordinances. So I went into Ohio law and found some provisions that would apply if indeed we still have the conditions on the street, such as vehicles that are on their tags are expired or they're untagged and they're parked in the public roadway, or if they meet the requirements for a vehicle to be considered abandoned under Ohio law, even if they do have a tag, we might be able to take some action on that. I expect to see somebody from the sheriff's office here today. I didn't know that
He's out on surgery.
He's out on surgery, so.
We've been having a lot of problems.
Yeah,
lately.
so this, I mean, I just am putting it out there because I know that I said I'd follow up on this on behalf of the village. So you guys can do what you want on that. If you instruct me to maybe make contact, reach out to somebody else from the sheriff's department, I'll be happy to do that.
Yeah.
Okay?
I think that'd be a good idea, because we've got a few down here on Main Street
Yeah.
that's,
What I need, okay, so, all right, yeah, so, I mean, I saw a car out here today. What I need is, if there's a tag, if it's expired, I need the tag and kind of like the location, description of vehicle.
To get you another up close
Let's
picture.
get another, I just don't know, well, the thing is, I don't know if it's gonna be this, if it's the same one, fine, but,
Yeah, it is.
if it's that, if there's something else, you know.
I
if
can
you
get
let-
up close.
I think, that's fine.
take you right to it.
So I think, you know, if, the reason that I said I'd reach out is because you were unable, by cajoling the department, to get a move on this. And I think if they're presented with statute, Ohio Revised Code provisions and things like that,
They'd
and
be
kind of
able to.
put a little a spur and a burr under the saddle. You know, otherwise, I'm not going to just do that independently unless you guys want that to be done on certain things that you don't get resolved. The thing with Ed, I'm not exactly sure what property he's talking about, but we could get in a dialogue with him and move forward on whatever issues he has with code enforcement,
A
so.
couple on Main Street, East Main Street that need to, not East Main Street, but before you get past,
So I think we have I'm sorry.
before you get past the apartments, there's a couple houses that need to be.
Right, so I mean, it is the 12th today. Remember, that's my mother's birthday, as I remember. And 85 today. And we're meeting in 2 weeks instead of 3, correct? After this, are we going to have a second meeting in 2 weeks?
Be
It's
February,
the first Monday in
February.
February.
Yeah,
first Monday in February.
because it's the first and third Mondays.
It would be February
Oh, so we
2nd.
okay, so we're going to, the next meeting in February, so I'll contact the sheriff's department and I'll have a meeting with Ed between now and then, and I'll be able to
February
report back on
2nd.
what's going on.
So what do you need, like addresses or something to?
I don't know exactly what ones he's working on. I know there were some code enforcement issues that, he came in here and reported one of my first nights that they had started the process on some properties and then it just kind of got bogged down.
Right.
So I
That's
don't
when he went to
know.
the hospital.
And then he, I think it was emergency appendectomy, I'm not sure, but I think that's what it was. Yeah. It burst. Okay. So anyway, I'm not exactly sure the addresses. He has all the information, so all I need to do is what he needs from me, and I'll coordinate with him and report back. the
Yeah,
next
he's got a
meeting.
lot of information gathered up for you.
Okay. And then as far as the issue with the deputies, with the sheriff's department, it's not the deputies, this is the department. I'll follow up with them and see if we can't get some action on this down here. That's all I have.
Great.
Sounds good.
Anybody have any more questions for Chris?
No.
All right.
Sounds
Thanks,
like
Chris.
you work it
We'll go ahead and move to committees.
Thank you,
We'll start with
Mayor.
Dan.
I copied Margret and Mear on our extension for the projects that we're working on in the park. We have that extension until June 30th
Okay.
to finish up and finish up the money that we have there. I think I sent you a copy.
That helps out a lot.
And Margaret, right, yeah. Margaret, did you get your copy of that?
I did, and I wanted to ask you, can I still seek reimbursement between now and then?
absolutely.
Because we need that money to finish
Yes.
the jobs.
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
that's just a continuation.
All right, I just want to make
Until
sure.
June.
I don't want her sending it back to me.
Absolutely. And Mayor, I'd also like to discuss filling the vacant seat so we can get started on that process. In the past, the person who has ran for this election and didn't get it, we usually have agreed to put the person who ran in the seat. So I would propose that to council that we move forward with that, and I would propose that we have Jennifer, who ran for the office and lost by a few votes, with her experience, 3 years that she's been here. She's coming in and she knows what we're going in. We're in a crisis mode, and I think she would best suit us as a council to do what we've done in the past and fill the seat. And I would make a motion that we do that.
I'll second it.
Motion by Dan Pillow to fill the vacant seat with Jennifer Weehee, and seconded by Ann Pillow. Is there any discussion? No discussion? Well,
Yeah,
Yes, no.
I was gonna say, I mean, with Daryl just passing and all, I mean, we're jumping right into this thing, and the guy ain't even in the ground yet. I mean,
But yeah,
I understand what you're saying.
I don't have a problem with that either, Al.
I just,
But
I know Daryl's, he was one that's eating,
What about his wife? Does his wife want it?
I know Shane approached me, but
anyway,
that was his nephew, but I don't know.
when do you propose then that we address it?
I don't know, I mean, I'm not ready right now.
all right, well,
Oh,
We
okay.
do have
That's
other
just my
people that are
discussion about
interested
it.
in
Yeah,
it
some
too.
other people might be interested.
so,
Well,
I don't know.
excuse me, Ed.
I'm just
We're
saying.
gonna discuss this.
Well, it'll be
and
too
we'll
late
get-
before I
No,
talk.
we're gonna discuss this.
well,
We'll get
we're
back
going to
with
go
you.
to the
Can we do the
audience.
vote?
Did you
Okay.
vote on it first?
Well, could we speak? Do we get to speak?
I always open up the floor. Usually it's after we go through committees, but committee brought that up before we got to that point.
Yeah.
But I will open up the floor to the audience. I always do after we do our business.
So is the vote going to happen before
So,
we can take?
right, look.
Well, we have a motion on the floor and we have a second.
And
We have some discussion going on, so by putting that motion there, the vote's going to happen now.
yeah, I sincerely don't
You want to
want
speak
to
too?
make anybody uncomfortable if it feels like there's a rush to fill the seat. I respect that, Al. But we do need to have a full council at some point to keep moving forward. We do need to fill the seat. So if there is a better time that we need to agree on, I don't have a big problem with that. I just want council to understand the process that we've used in the past and it would.
Not always, but it has happened.
Yeah, I mean, you're the recipient of
No,
that.
not the same circumstance. It was after someone vacated their seat.
Yes, yeah, well, the seat's vacated.
Yeah, it wasn't
That's
like-
how it goes there. You were appointed by council. Yeah, you were appointed by council, so.
Right.
This
was someone that resigned.
No, I'm not wanting to argue the point.
So-
I just want to know
Right.
if there's a better time, a better date, or whatever. That's what I'm asking. I respect that. I respect that. So are we looking at 2 months, 1 month, 6 months?
Well, this is up to council. I mean, we got a
Yeah,
motion on the floor.
Right, and I want
So
to
if
discuss
you
it.
guys want to move forward on voting on that now, or do you want to go through committee business, or do you want to go ahead and open it up to the audience? I mean, this is something all of you need to decide what you're going to do.
I mean, I would rather
I mean-
open it up to the audience, see what they all thought, and give it their opinion.
Yeah,
I
'cause
mean,
We've got a couple people interested in it, so.
I just don't know, so I'd rather give it up to the audience, let them figure it out, and like,
Well,
The audience
let us
figure it
know
out
what they say, what
You have
their
to.
opinion,
what their opinion is.
their opinion is.
Sure, absolutely.
And,
I have no problem with
I think
that.
so.
I
But
mean, that's the way I would rather do it, and at least let the
anybody
audience
else
speak.
have
see
anything
what
to say
they
to
have to
that?
say. I mean, I know Daryl.
Yeah.
There's a vote on the floor, so are we rescinding
Should
that?
we
What's
vote,
going
or
on
should
here?
what should we do?
That's up to you. It's
Yeah,
his motion.
absolutely.
vote?
I'm trying to get a good feeling, and if Al's uncomfortable, and I respect what
But
he's
if he
saying.
rescinds it,
So
then-
if that is the fact, I'll respect that if we can set a date as to when we'll do it. That's all.
I mean, I'd like to hear what the audience has to say.
When we do it,
No,
No, I mean,
their opinions.
what their opinion is, because they're the one that voted them in.
Yeah.
So if we hear their opinion, makes a lot of sense to me.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, I don't have a problem with that, not at all.
I mean, I just,
But the only thing that I would want to clarify before I withdraw my motion is when is an appropriate time? And I'm just asking you guys. If you don't feel good now,
I mean,
when's a good, better time?
I'd like to hear from the
If
audience.
you want to
and
hear from
what
other
they would
people
say.
and then make up your
Before
mind.
we
Make up
set
our
a time,
mind.
No,
before we set a time as to when we're gonna fill the seat, I
Well,
mean,
we'd like to
that's
hear,
not hard.
we'd like to hear from the other people who are interested in the seat too.
Oh,
There's two people here also.
oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't have a problem with that either. The only thing I have a problem with is when.
What's the hurry?
That's all. Is when, yes.
So-
That's all I'm saying is when.
Well, all I'm saying to you guys, you know what, thank you for bringing up that point.
Uh-huh.
You have 30 days to do that. If you wait till your next council meeting, I don't know, you probably went past it at that
I
point
don't-
because you're into February.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
You went
yeah.
past your point because January 1st was the official swearing in. So if you don't decide this council meeting, you're going to have to set up a special meeting to decide that if that's what you want to do. So I just wanted to remind you, because council, it is your decision, you have 30 days to do it.
That's great.
That's the law.
30 days.
That's the law, 30 days.
I mean, yeah, if council decides, you guys can extend it for 30 more, but
Yeah.
have you ever seen anger management?
Yeah.
You just say, goosh fraba.
Yeah. I just don't know why they can't call for the vote.
Well, do you want to keep your motion on the floor? Because we still got that motion on the floor.
We
We'll go
certainly
for the
do
vote.
that. And as I said, I can withdraw my motion just so we're all on the same page. That's all I'm looking for is when we can get this done. As they said, we got 30 days. We don't meet for 30 days. When
So
can
we
we
have to have a
set?
special meeting if you guys don't do it today.
Well,
If we don't do it, then you appoint the person, right?
you can't, she can't.
She
I
can't.
can,
Well, I'm just saying that's.
No, it does become your appointment
after 30 days.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to. We can say extend it.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. So anyway, that's where
I
I
don't
am.
know.
I'm willing to withdraw my motion because council doesn't appear to be ready to do that at this moment. We want to hear from the audience. But all I want from council is, if we got to do this, if we want to do this in 30 days, can we set a date to get her done?
I have a
That's all.
question.
Can we speak now?
That was my question. If this does get extended and it's a special meeting, would the audience still be invited back to speak at that?
Yeah, special meetings are always
Okay,
public.
that was my question. So would the audience?
So this January, you've got 2 more weeks in January.
Mhm.
So,
The 19th's a holiday.
But
You have a lot of things to go.
Solicitor,
she wants to talk to you.
if the swearing in was January 1st, and that would have been the seat that Mr. Walton would have filled, would it not go from January 1st, 30 days?
Yes.
Well, Jennifer, her term expired at like the end of the day. on the
31st.
31st.
The vacancy exists as of the 1st.
Well, that's when Mr. Walton would have been sworn in.
Yes, but
So it's
the
30
vacancy is
it's-
from the 1st, yeah.
Yes,
So it would be the first of the first.
It'll be
and if
31st.
you don't fill it
30
with your
days, be
appointment, then it
31st.
is the mayor's appointment with your confirmation. I
So in
know
other
this because I've
words-
checked with the Board of Elections.
So even if we don't do it today, we can call a special meeting and get it in and
Still get it in.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what that's
That's
all I'm
kinda
trying
what
to
he's
establish.
asking.
That's all I'm trying to.
So if you guys aren't going to say that you're going to
Well, I'd
do
like to
this
at least
today.
hear what the other
Oh,
candidates
definitely.
have to say.
Oh, definitely.
And
Yeah,
like, then
but-
we can have it in our own mind what the hell we want to do here before we have the special meeting, you know what I mean?
Well, I think we should set the date and then move on from there.
I have another question.
Well, if we're going to
Okay.
set the date, then what we need to do is take your motion
Yeah,
off the
that-
floor
that was
Yes.
my question.
for setting the date. Yeah.
Yeah,
So if you guys want to set a date, is that what you want to do? Because I need to know, because if we have a motion on the floor, then let's remove that motion and have our date.
okay. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
If we can agree to do that, okay? Yeah. So, Mayor, I will withdraw my motion to appoint Mrs. Weehee at this time.
Okay, council? When do you want to set the special meeting date? Is that
Al
what you're
has to
going to do?
Withdraw his second.
Oh, yeah.
I did the second.
And-
Oh, well, I'm
withdrawal.
sorry, Ann.
Second withdrawal.
Did you say yes?
Yes.
Okay, so there is no motion to move on that because of both have been withdrawn.
Correct.
So now you're on establishing a date for a special meeting.
Today's the 12th.
No, it's from the 1st, so I assume that we do it by the 30th. 30th would be the last day.
Right. I'm saying the date now is the 12th.
Yeah, today is the 12th.
Next Monday is a holiday, the Monday after is not, if you
I'm
want to
open on
stick
the
to the
26th.
Mondays.
I'm off that day.
Or you can do it sooner, whichever you want to do.
You're off, Kathy.
What date again?
I'm sorry. I'm
The
fine with the
26th.
26th.
26.
Or sooner.
Or sooner.
Or-
It's your all's availability. We'll go with whatever you guys want to do.
I'm off on the 21st, the 23rd. It's 26th, 7th, and the 30th.
I'm good for the 26th if everybody else is.
We have a motion to that effect?
Everybody else good with this
What day, I'm
26th?
sorry, what day was that out?
The 26th?
26? Good.
It's 2 weeks from today.
Yep.
I'll make a motion then that we reconvene for the sole purpose, unless some other things come up between the mayor and the clerk, of filling the vacancy left by Mr. Darrell Walton.
On the 26th at 7.
Yes.
Or sooner.
No, let's do it at 7. I think that's unfair to the solicitor when we have these kind of things, you know? It's always best to
Are
have
you
your
okay
legal
with the
counsel.
Monday at 7 o'clock on the 26th?
It's in the calendar.
Okay.
I haven't voted, but it's in the
Wanted
calendar.
to double check.
Somebody second.
We got a second on the floor for the date? Okay. Motion by Dan Pillow, second by Al Glick for the special meeting. Is there any discussions? No discussion, we'll vote.
Dan Pillow,
Yay.
Kathy Byess.
Yay.
Ann Pillow,
Yay.
Al Glick,
Yay.
Pam Jackson.
Yay. Council, do you want to go out or continue with committees? You want to go out to the audience?
That's strictly up to you, Mayor.
What do you
I don't
think?
have a problem.
I'm fine with that.
Okay. All right, we'll go ahead and go out to the audience. Well, Jackie has her hand up first. She's got her hand up second.
Mark,
If you would like, stand up here, please.
I'm speechless.
Are you?
No way.
Your first time. I was going to say, we actually got through quite a bit of the meeting without interruption.
Like, no way.
I'm gonna mark that on my calendar.
Okay, go ahead, Miss Jackie.
my question is, are the candidates that you're going to be voting on the 26th, are they here now?
Yes.
Okay. Now, could there be more candidates coming in on the 26th? Okay. All right. That was my question. So you can have 10 to 15 more people that actually wants to run.
Right.
It's just they have to basically petition these people right here.
Right. Okay. So they did.
Not
by
the
this
mayor.
being
I know everybody.
By
It's
this
council.
being a special thing, by them not have to do all the legwork that y'all had to do and Mr. Walton had to do to get elected, they're just coming in and y'all will be elected, am I correct?
Right.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Jackie. Mindy?
Okay, I just want to say, I am very, very interested in the seat. So whatever you need from me, I've lived in the community for 40 years, raised our kids here, went to this district, seen a lot of good, a lot of bad. I know change is inevitable and it's going to be difficult for us, but I'm ready to work with everybody. And I know we're not going to agree on things, but that's just something that we have to learn to work together because it's about the community and the people, the residents. So I'm all for it. So I'm hoping I get a vote and I can get in here.
And your name is, for the record?
Mindy, Melinda All, or Mindy. Please call me Mindy. So, but I'm very interested, so.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, we're just going to stay going this way.
Okay.
You're by yourself, Ed.
Fine.
He's used to that.
I'm used to it.
My name is Jennifer Weehee. Good evening, Mayor and Council. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak. I want to begin by acknowledging the passing of our fellow council member, Mr. Darrell Walton. Our community lost someone who cared deeply about this village, and I extend my sympathy to their family and to all who worked alongside him. I have spent many years serving Addyston, both as a member of this council and as a volunteer in the community. I have been part of the conversations, the hard decisions, and the behind-the-scenes work that keeps a small village moving forward. I have done this not for recognition, but because I care about this place and the people who live here. When I chose to run in this recent election, it was because I wanted to continue the service. I believe I could make a difference and I could do something meaningful to contribute. While I did not win, I stood before the voters openly and asked for their trust, and many residents supported that effort. With this vacancy, I respectfully ask you to consider my appointment. I bring experience with the issues this council is already working on, familiarity to the village operations, and a commitment to stability during this transition. I am prepared to step in immediately and continue the work without disruption. Thank you for your time, consideration, and your continued service to the people of Addyston. Thank you, Jennifer Weehee.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Thank you, Jen.
Okay, we're still over here.
My turn?
Yep.
Ed's over there by himself. So I took time to prepare something. It's a little bit, I wrote it kind of in my school teacher role, so here we go. Good evening, Mayor and council members. My name is Tracy Weehee, and I'm speaking tonight on behalf of former Councilwoman Weehee.
First, I want to express my sincere sympathy for the loss of the council member who passed away. In regard to the vacant seat, Councilwoman Weehee did not just appear during election season or now. She has already served this village for years as a council member, volunteering her time, energy, and heart to this community. She has sat in these seats, worked through difficult issues, worried over this village, and prayed for its people. Serving Addyston has never been a title to her. It has been a responsibility she has carried with care. When she ran for council, she did so because she genuinely loves this community and wanted to continue that service. She personally collected signatures, spoke with residents, and listened to their concerns. Although she did not win the election, she still earned the trust and support of many in this village while doing the hard work. When a vacancy occurs, the purpose of an appointment is not to override the voters, but to respect the will of the community as much as possible while ensuring continuity of government. My mother is the only person who both recently ran for this seat and has already served on this council. She has proven experience, established relationships, and demonstrated commitment to Addyston. Appointing someone who has not done the work and has not ran or has not stood before the voters removes both that accountability and that continuity. My mother has already shown she is willing to step forward, to be evaluated by the public, and to serve regardless of the outcome, rather than just being evaluated by these few people. In our government, we value hard work, dedication, and merit. Positions of responsibility are ideally earned based on ability and service rather than any sort of inherited privilege. This reflects a deliberate departure from the monarchies we fought against, where leadership was granted based on lineage, family ties, or birthright, rather than the qualifications or efforts of the individual himself. The United States was founded to promote opportunity and fairness, ensuring that leaders are chosen for their competence and for their commitment to the people, rather than because of who their family members were. Along with all of you, she has worked to prevent the village from falling to the township. She has voted for the good of the people. She has enforced safer road conditions, and she answered to the call to fulfill a role when council was in need. While you all were looking for someone to serve and fill a vacancy, she was thought of by respected members of this community, therefore proving her credibility and the outstanding respect that not only all of you, but the members of this village have for her. While the passing of an official is always unfortunate, it does not automatically confer the position to a family member. The seat is filled based on merit to the law. While voter turnout on non-presidential elections tends to be lower, once the votes were tallied, Councilwoman Weehee received 43 votes, only 11 less than the highest vote getter, and only 7 less than the lowest vote getters. While the other people sitting before you, or will be sitting before you on the 26th, received 0. On her behalf, I respectfully ask you to consider her for this appointment so that this seat is filled by someone who has already given years of service and who continues to be deeply invested in the future of this village. Thank you for your time and your service to our community.
Thank you, Tracy. Are we still on this side? Is there? Are we moving over?
Moving over to Ed.
Ed.
Ed, it's your turn.
My condolence goes out to his family. First of all, I never met the man. I didn't know who he was. Does his family member want to take that seat?
I was approached by one of his nephews, but
I didn't know if his wife, sometimes you hear that when the wife comes in and takes over the goals that you want to do.
I don't think
I didn't know if you guys considered that at all.
I haven't been contacted by
Okay, just curious.
anybody from him.
I think it's open. If you're going to open it up, I think the people who want to take this position should, I don't know, put it in writing or show up at your meeting, wherever, how you want to do it, because there's maybe other people in this village that want to do it. I was kind of interested in it. I was happy on the board, the water board, but I got fired.
That's not fired.
Well, I got a letter. I guess I tell her I got fired.
I mean, I didn't even have to send the letter, technically.
I mean, Margret told me that I don't ever have a chance of being on the board. You told me I wouldn't have a chance of being on this board. So I know I rocked the ship. I'm a go-getter. Let's get it done. You don't like me, Danny. I know that. So,
Not true.
friends. I mean, but it's our goals are different. This village is sinking, and it needs to go forward and fast. So I wouldn't mind taking a crack at it, but I wouldn't want to do it and take one of their family members out first. I feel if their family members would want that seat, on behalf of that man, what his goals were for this village, and they should have it first before they go out to the audience. I felt in this community, I started out here in '97, built about $2 million worth of real estate, brought income to this village. There's a lot of real estate out there that is supplying money to this thing, so I feel I could do good to this village. I know we're not gonna get along with everything, because I think we're stuck in a rut, and we're always in the past, about doing things, and there's a lot of things, this town's got a lot of growth to it yet to come, and it's gotta get updated to do it, Second thing is, do we get to talk again, or is this just the only time we can talk in the village?
This is when I was like gonna be done.
Okay, back to your website, how much is that costing the taxpayers?
$800 a year?
Okay, you guys never give a price.
As
I just
opposed
curious.
to,
Opposed to
that's a
savings,
huge
it's a savings
savings.
of
Well, I mean, I don't know what's beginning, but I think in
Yeah.
the meetings, the public needs to know when you guys do the numbers, that we should do, to say, hey, this
On
is
the
costing us.
resolution contract.
Just so everybody's got an idea what you're spending. And then while I'm up here, done with the council stuff, but for the water, I was really hoping, on the water situation, the last meeting I was in, I didn't know that was my last meeting, but anyway, I hope we can go with this city water. They said the pipes are about hooked up. And if you go down our list of things that we pay, there's a lot of things where we won't have to pay no more. $1,000 here, $600 here, the electric, $900. That would all come off of those pumps. And you can apply that back into our income and off balance what the city's gonna charge us until we decide if you're gonna go to it completely. Because we have a fire plug out there right now that's shot, and that's probably $6,000. So I don't know if you got $6,000 in the kitty to pay for that next week or not. Or how, like you said, you
If
get
we
a
have to go
contract.
that way, I believe.
That has to be fixed, that's not.
Yeah, I know it has to be
That's not gonna
fixed.
drag down the road.
I would never
I'll tell
say
you right
that.
now, I'll put it in myself.
But we
There's a
just-
history there with that plug that you don't know
I don't care what the
about.
history is,
And
it has to be
will get
fixed.
fixed, okay?
'Cause my house
It will
is out
get
there, and
fixed.
that's
I
it.
know it will get fixed.
Because everybody in this council, I told the mayor, something happens. That's not even March yet, it's frozen. They come in tonight and lay in dogs, they lay in the hydrant. We just wasted 20 minutes because the next truck in is going to have to pick up the next hydrant. If we get water up there, it should be just frozen in there. It may be thawed up by now, but they had ice. I took the picture. It was this morning. I called the fire department right away because that's nothing worse than getting a truck hooked up and you can't get no water. Especially if you got kids trying to come out that window. So that is priority.
Yeah.
Before anything else is, that has
That
to be
is.
fixed. Any hydrant.
Yes,
So,
I completely agree.
what about the water then? Do we just kind of table on that city water right now, or?
We've got a contract with Cleves.
Well, no, that's, Margaret, that's 6 months down the road yet. What about now?
It's been voted on by this council
That's
to...
their
No, Ed,
water.
listen to me. It's in the process now. The engineers, people have been out, they have measured. This project is moving forward by spring. We're probably going to be with the village of Cleves for
But
water.
you ain't gonna have water by
We have nothing to
spring.
do anything with
4
the
months
city
from
of
now,
Cincinnati.
what's wrong with 3 or 4 months now?
It's already signed contract. It's done.
We're still gonna pick up
Well, I
the
think
water.
what
Just
he's
turn it
not
off.
understanding either, Cincinnati
Your
will
contract.
not rely on just that PRV to turn on water for us.
You got the lines that we need.
That's what they said. They will not.
I don't know why you want to mess with
Another one
things.
in.
That was a bad deal you made. Bad deal.
It's a done deal. I mean,
That isn't worth it. You got no pressure out there. Those numbers you got the other
you
day. were
ain't
all
got Cleves
bullshit.
water neither.
Yeah.
You gotta have Cleves water for you can say that.
Do you
What's
have
that?
it?
You don't have Cleves water out there.
I don't
You
want
gotta have
it.
some Cleves water
I
for
want-
you
I
say you
want
ain't got
water.
no water pressure.
You got no pressure
We're
now.
feeding
The
the
fire
fire.
department's out there. You got a 4-inch line, one or 6-inch, 8-inch.
Did you have anything else besides that?
That's pretty
'Cause
much.
we're done
I
with
know
that.
we argue all the
We
time,
have beat that
but it's
like
gonna
a
be
dead
too late
horse.
when it happens.
We beat that like a dead horse
But see,
already.
there's the problem. There's into the future. Even if they're gonna do, I mean, even if you give the whole water board up to Cleves, let them take the whole damn thing then, if that's what you want. Then at least they can get some grant money and get some new lines through here.
That's what's happening right now.
You hope.
They're getting grant money.
We are.
Down there they are,
Okay.
but we haven't got anything in here yet, have we?
That's part of getting the water here. It's a
No,
done deal
It
already.
was a bad deal. Bad deal.
All right,
You're
thank you.
So
now we're just gonna go back to our committees. Did you have anything on a committee, or can I just go?
Oh, what about cars? Before you go on, I forgot. You talked about the cars?
We did.
Okay, one thing, because I thought it was gonna come up later on. So the cars on our yards, if they're not licensed, can they be towed out too? So if a guy's got 6 cars in his yard and they're not got any license plates on them, is that gonna be a nuisance for the village? Or any lots?
That is definitely on our list of things to deal
Okay.
with.
Yeah.
So everything has to be licensed and insured, or just if it's on your own property?
I don't know. License.
If you're, there is state law, okay, that applies, and the village can decide what it wants to do as far as local ordinances.
There's just a few lots out there when you're doing it, they got a bunch of cars on them that they haven't moved. So I don't know how that's gonna go. It's gonna affect the community, clean it up.
Solicitor speak with you about is the one on the
Okay.
corner.
And then on the street, are you allowed to just have a car, as long as it's licensed, it can stay on the street, or does it have to be moved so many times? I mean, if you got a car that doesn't move for 6 months, but it is licensed, that's not a problem in Addyston?
Yes.
It is?
I mean, not the law, but I mean, well, I've lived here for a while, and I've known where they told people if they don't get their car moved,
All right.
that's sitting on their property, that they would move it for them.
Because see, the Ohio law has changed.
Right.
And so to do that whole marking of the streets for the
You can't mark
72 hour,
anymore.
you can't, and that's one of our ordinances. That's
Yeah.
not in the Ohio
So when did they
code.
change it?
I don't know what the date was.
But yeah, they're not allowed to mark tires anymore.
I'm just getting that to get some of this crap out of the village.
Oh, I
It's just laying
Yeah,
around.
we'd like to do
You know,
that.
It's just, everybody's got to do it.
All right, so we're moving back to order. We're moving back to the meeting. Well, it's just all over the place, and it ends up being like a clown show. Anyway, did you have anything else on your committee?
No, ma'am, Mayor.
You sure? Kathy?
Yes, so on the list with Ed is the car at 43 Main Street. Is that one of the ones that are gonna be looked at, the van that people are living in?
Yes, that's the one we were talking about
Okay.
earlier.
And I know recently our nice maintenance man over there picked up some needles from in front of my house from my neighbors. And he threw them away, thank you. So my problem with that is I'm in charge of like health, but anybody picks that up, you don't know what's on that needle,
No.
on the outside of that needle. Somebody can overdose just picking it up. Something needs to be done. I mean, seriously. Or you're gonna have a kid come by, pick it up, get stuck, and who knows what kind of disease or what's in that needle.
Yeah, that wouldn't be the only place that we found needles.
I know,
They're all
but I've been
over the
putting,
place.
I've been arguing this for almost 3 years now about this property.
I mean, even if it is just with that property, I mean, that happens across the village.
Well, I understand that.
And, I don't know, unless they stop doing drugs, that's just something, I guess.
Well, this is, I guess this is my
frustration.
frustration and our neighbors down there besides that house.
Yeah.
The police have been notified. The village has been notified, and they feel like it's just being left on deaf ears. I'm just being honest, because the neighbors on the corner say the same stuff. Mills Transmissions, the people that work there say the same things. They have people coming into their businesses all the time.
So what's the ultimate remedy that would make you happy?
You tell me.
I don't know. I'm not the
Bob
lawyer.
said that he was going to file a court case against his house, and it kind of fell through the cracks as a
Yeah.
nuisance house. I mean, it's not fair to the people down there that are paying their taxes and have the right, anybody in this village has the right to live somewhere where they feel safe.
Yeah.
We
I
have
agree with
elderly
you.
people down there, a lot of elderly people on 50. And they don't feel safe down there. You're always afraid that somebody's gonna break into your house. So I don't know what the solution is, because Bob drew up a whole court case, you know that, he had the whole thing, he handed it to me.
He should have passed that on to Chris.
I was gonna say, why didn't he pass that to him
Yeah.
when he retired? That would be my answer.
Well, he had to check to go down and file it, and never filed it, that's just it.
So, I know it's council discussion, but you're kind of directing some.
That's a lot of your questions, yeah.
Well,
So I'm meeting with Ed.
and with my
Okay.
neighbors, they are concerned.
Okay, as I said earlier, I'm meeting with Ed. I do not have this draft lawsuit that was drafted. I am trying to get other things from Bob as well. But let me see what Ed has. Let me see if even he has a draft of that lawsuit. And let me talk to him, and when we can reconvene. It's gone this long, and go 2 more weeks, so we can have some time to figure out what to do, okay?
And then the other part is First Street, that trailer. People have been calling me about that trailer still.
Yeah,
It looks like a junkyard sitting
that's the
there.
other one that, he's got all that information for you too.
Yeah, it looks bad up there.
All I want is you can tell me to tow it and all.
Yeah, she said, let them know we can tow it. So, I mean, he's got, what, cars, all kinds of cars sitting there?
And it's
and
been through the Board of Appeals, and they even said, no, get rid of it.
Get rid of
Get
it.
it.
And it's
And
still
here we
sitting
are.
there.
Because it
You
went back
guys
to
are
mayor's
council, move
court.
on.
It went back to mayor's
It's
court.
like-
It
It
went,
was mayor's
it
court.
went, yeah.
And then it got transferred downtown.
Okay.
So that was the biggest problem.
It'll get done then.
So then, you know,
Okay.
need to pull it from,
It's a mess.
find out what happened
Yeah.
with downtown, pull it back here.
Was that involved with that as well?
Yeah.
That was,
As I say, sadly, Ed had emergency surgery, kind of knocked him on his tail,
twice.
But now, he called today, he knows that I followed up with him. He knows I've been wanting to meet with him. So it seems that we're going to be
He's ready to get back.
back in business, so to speak. And let me see what he has. He might have some of these drafts. He has much, as you know, I'm new to this. And so he'll be able to fill me in on all the background information, what the procedural posture is of all of these attempts to enforce the law or to remedy the situation. And I'll be better first when we meet next time. And who knows, maybe even something else could be done between now and then. But
Just one more question about 43 Main. Did you find out if that was our property that van's sitting on, or is that their
It
property?
looks,
Yeah,
it looks
the
like
van.
it's still in that right of way.
That right of way?
It is a right of way there, so, but it is kind of edgy on where that exact line is because of how
Okay,
close
I know you were
the
gonna
house
look
is.
into it.
Yeah.
It shouldn't matter, it doesn't even have valid
It's-
registration.
Yeah, it don't even have valid registration, people are living in it, it looks like a pigsty up there.
Yeah.
It really does, there's garbage all
Got
on
a
the
little bit more
outside of
graffiti
it.
on it.
Yeah, a lot of graffiti on it.
if it's sitting in the right of way, makes it easier to deal with.
Okay.
Ain't that where they was lighting
Building
fires?
fires, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah. Do you have anything else,
I'm
Kathy?
done.
All right, thanks, Kathy. Miss Ann?
Yes. Chris, the one thing while you and Ed are talking, I'd just like to remind him again about the house next to the Samaria Church of God or Christ. It's at the dead end. The
Part of
church
Sonny's
address is
property, wasn't it?
338. Yeah, it was Sonny's property, and
Okay.
and every time I ask about it, I'm told that it's still in
It's on probate.
probate court, but it seems that even in probate, property in probate court should be able to do something. I mean, the front of the porch thing, it gets more and more of it's gone. So it's just junk next to
It really
the
is a
church
pile
there.
of junk, yeah.
What's
I
the
mean-
church?
Yeah,
What's the address?
it's 338
It's the church address.
Main Street. That's the church address. I don't know the.
Okay.
And it's right on the left
It's
hand.
right
And
next
the
to it.
thing is, if a kid gets in there, they're gonna get hurt. That thing's gonna fall in on them.
Well,
Yeah.
so we need to do something. I mean, the pastor's been here and members of the church has been here. The pastor's passed away recently. So hopefully something can be done.
Yeah, absolutely. Did
That's
you have
actually all I
anything?
have.
All right, thank you, Miss Ann. Al?
Yeah. Giving you,
I would like to continue with our meeting.
What she was saying.
is address the same thing. I mean, don't look like you're getting frustrated because.
It is frustrating because when we're trying to do business, I
Okay, but
open up the
okay.
floor to an audience for a reason. You have your time.
Okay, but it wasn't concerning that, okay.
That's why I asked if you're gonna do it twice. That would be my
Only thing-
Yeah, I would
only thing-
prefer to do it
excuse me.
twice.
Excuse
That's
me,
what I've been working
Madam
on.
Mayor, instead
Go
of
ahead and
showing-
add to
No,
it.
no, I'm not gonna ask the question because now it's telling me that the council members don't really care. Because the only thing you had to do was putting that look on your face, and I've been watching all of y'all faces up here. Every time different people speak, even the people on council, just the look.
You got her, girl.
It's the look, it's like y'all don't even trust each other.
About time to
That's what y'all
start speaking
showing
up.
me, okay? Only thing you had to say was, you know me by name. Jackie, we're not speaking on that right now. If you can hold and let me finish my business, and then you can ask your question. But the way you just came off at me, if all of y'all were gone right now, I wouldn't care. Get all new people in here.
I don't count that.
I'm new.
I mean, if y'all gonna sit up here and act like that towards each other,
That's right.
how do y'all think we
glad
feel
you guys
looking
shut
at
up.
y'all and knowing
There were
that y'all
people,
supposed to care about us?
there were people chuckling during my what I prepared
I
to
mean,
read. There were people on
it's-
council
it's-
giving each other eyes and chuckling and whatnot.
I mean, this
she's
is not
not
what the
wrong.
village, we as citizens need to see from our council meetings. I don't care if we upset you, keep a straight face. Talk about me when I leave. You know what I'm saying? You know, if the village needs to come out and see how y'all act, not out in the street, because the way y'all act in the street, hi, how you doing? I like you, I like you. But when I came in here, it's like, oh, we don't care about what you have to say.
I do deeply care about everything everybody has to
But
say.
but what you just did just then made me feel like you really didn't. That's like I said.
And I do care.
Only thing you had to do was address me differently. Jackie, I need
Yeah.
to move on. It's a time limit, or what if you don't have a time limit? But my question was, or my thing was addressing what she was speaking about before it got all the way down to Pam. And then I forgot what I was talking about, or you forgot and wouldn't even call me. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Act like y'all care, even if you don't care.
I
Act
do
like you
care. I do care deeply. I lose a
Okay.
lot of sleep over this
Okay,
place.
I think everybody up here should be dismissed.
Well, all
How
right
you feel
then.
that
And that's just from what I'm
Well,
seeing
people
here,
are tired
because
of
I
it.
don't
Same
come to
shit.
council meetings
Month
that
after
often.
month.
No, I don't.
Well,
But just
and
to
I
come and just to
understand, but
see.
where I'm coming from too is
Just to
this.
see.
Is when we are trying to have a meeting, when we're constantly interrupted, that's the frustration I start getting. It's not that I
Okay.
don't want to talk to
But
anybody,
you're the mayor, Mayor.
but I want to be able to open it up to
Right,
public,
right.
everybody
But
to
Madam
speak.
Mayor, I have to respect where you are. I have to respect your office. I have to respect Mr. Danny's office. I have to respect Kathy's office. This gentleman right here, I don't know who he is, but I have to respect his office. I have to respect Ms. Dozier's office, Ms. Ann's office, Al's office, Pam's office. I have to respect y'all. Only thing I'm asking is, give me back that same respect. Once I leave out that door, y'all can say whatever you gotta say. You can roll your eyes, you can turn red, black, blue, I don't care. Just allow me to ask what I needed to ask, but you should have just said, Jackie, I understand you have a question, but let me move on.
Yeah, my frustration isn't at you personally.
No, it's not, but your face said it was.
Sorry.
I accept your apology. I was just saying,
And it's not, it wasn't just.
It really isn't at you
It's
personally.
been multiple, I won't say it's everybody, it's been multiple people's faces. I looked up in the middle of reading and people were looking at each other, chuckling at what I had to say, and I didn't write any jokes, so it's not just, please do not take the full responsibility of what she is saying.
I'm looking at y'all looking at each other while the other council members are talking and
Yes.
y'all rolling your eyes, y'all turning blue in the face. When your own staff is talking. So what do you think I'm supposed to feel towards y'all? If y'all don't respect each other?
I really would like them to all respect each other, all of us, and
Well, it
get
doesn't show in
along.
y'all faces when each one of y'all are talking. It does not show. But like I said, I don't come that often, but y'all need to do different by
Do you remember
yourselves
what you would
first.
like to ask Miss Ann?
First of all, y'all have to do different for y'all.
She remembers, she was gonna mention
I remember the question, I was just gonna say,
Yeah.
she was speaking about the house next to the church.
Yeah.
The same thing is happening with the house across from our church. It's falling
This is not
in.
personal, council, please excuse me for a moment.
It's the house is falling in, it's,
to go.
you know, it's an eyesore and everything. And if y'all gonna fix one house, can y'all address the other house? That's all I was gonna say.
Some of these houses, if you have any rats coming out of them, the Board of Health will step in, they'll tear them down right away. You can't have that. So I don't know if there's any rats in these houses.
Well, that's where Ed Linden Smith was supposed to come in and be a code enforcer, and he was supposed to take care of these properties around the community. I don't think he's doing a very good job, to be honest with you.
Well, as people are
That's my
confused.
opinion, but that's mine alone.
I have called the Board of Board of Health
7 months on
multiple
the same
times.
thing. It's like nothing gets done in this village.
But
Nothing.
Ed, I have called the Board of Health multiple times on certain stuff, and the Board of Health, their hands are tied. They said they can't go into these houses, they can't do this, they can't do
Well, we
that.
didn't die, and they come in and we
I
said, I got
know.
it tore down right, there was a fire burn out, and as soon as
Yeah.
I said, seen the rats, it was
Yeah,
demolished.
I'm telling you,
But
I've
see, on
called,
the other hand, we don't have the money to go tear these houses down and being reimbursed, because you're broke.
right.
You know, a lot of communities will go in and tear it down, but a tax lien on it, they can afford to spend $8,000.
Yeah, but I'm
to
just
do it.
saying, I have
And we
called.
can't, and that's what we're stuck with. And then we want to tell some people to clean their yards up when our yards look like shit, you know?
Right.
So you gotta get,
I'm just telling you, I've called the Board of Health, I've called the fire marshals, I've called everybody on certain properties, and
that has to
nothing.
be cleaned up, because it's an eyesore.
I know.
And it seems like, I know I keep bringing the water up, and it's like, you guys are scared to move out of this village to do things. And it's a real easy fix. I think the Cleves thing was, we didn't give the people even a chance to ask what they
That was
wanted.
part of my frustration too.
And I see what you're saying, but her question was completely unrelated to,
I know, it wasn't, you're right. And I'm glad she spoke up.
there's,
It's about time somebody, besides me.
County rezone.
Okay, I'm sorry, I just got back again. I apologize. That's probably, like I said, part of my frustration. I feel pretty good now.
Ow.
Where did we leave?
Al.
Did you get to speak to her? Okay. We're back to you, Al.
All right, only thing I had is, I know they had some discussion on Addiston's, past, present, and future page about,
Post office.
yeah, Addiston Post Office, should I call it. But anyway, it was about people putting mailboxes in front of their houses and getting their own mail, because a lot of them wasn't getting their mail. If you got a credit card, it don't deliver it to a P.O. box. So if you didn't get it, that's because it didn't have a P.O. box on it. And everybody's stuff, I keep hearing it, everybody's stuff's getting returned. No one's getting their mail. So I looked into it, and I give all these guys a packet that explains how, I'll give you guys a packet, I don't care, I got one. So if you guys want a packet to figure out how we get our own mailboxes in front of our own houses, and we get our own mail, it's right here. So it will, if you want it or you don't want it, we can go around, we can take a petition around and hit all the houses, and then that'll tell us who wants it and who don't want it.
Talking about home delivery.
Do the apartment buildings,
Yes,
do they
home
have
delivery.
mailboxes in there? They
No,
don't?
They took those out.
They took those out?
Yeah,
I was just wondering.
yeah.
What'd the post office say?
Well, let me tell you what she says.
She says that you can't do it. Well, this paperwork says you can do it.
I'm
So
surprised that they
she's
will let
trying
them
to
do
hold
this.
on to her job, apparently. Because she called me, because I called downtown. And then downtown sent it back to her, and then she called me and said, oh, well, you can't have postal delivered to your house with a mailbox. Well, that ain't what this paperwork says, and that come from the postal service.
I know
That
when
came
we
off
do
the
when we do
website, didn't it?
developments,
Yes.
when we do developments now, we gotta put boxes in. They don't want us to do it. So I really would see us not getting it. But they wouldn't need those boxes there. Get rid of the post office and you would have your box. Somebody comes out, yes, I agree, our mail is screwed up. People can't even find our zip code to bring your refrigerator or anything.
Right.
Everything I get gets delivered to Cleves. Why? I have no idea.
Pam goes to Kentucky.
Well,
Yeah.
like I said,
Mine's Kentucky.
It's just, and I don't know.
if you want a packet of this, I can get it to you.
I can look at it. I like my mail. As much drug problems you guys say we're having, I'd be scared to have my mail sitting up there out in the street. It's gonna be gone.
Yeah. I mean, there's always good and bads out of every
More bad
situation.
here.
There's always good and bads. So, I mean, we can go around and get a petition, and
Yeah,
figure out
sure.
how many wants to do it and how many doesn't. And then we can go from there. But I think I would rather have my mail delivered to my house.
I think the frustration is with with the elderly people because they're not getting their bills and,
Oh,
you know, I mean, we had somebody whose life insurance policy was canceled because they sent it back. And this lady was an elderly person. So they canceled her life insurance policy because she didn't make that payment.
my Spectrum bill's the same way. I didn't get it
You
all.
know, I mean, credit cards, multiple times, I mean, Pam has had that problem too. You go use your credit card, it's canceled because they send your credit card back because most credit card companies do not want to use a PO box.
They want your address.
They want your
PO
street
box.
address. They want to know where you live so they can come and get their
You gotta
money.
make sure you put on the
Liquor
box.
control don't work off of PO boxes, they work off addresses, physical addresses.
Who's that?
Liquor control.
I'm still waiting for my
They have
sticker
to
from the
bring
board
our
from,
liquor license down to us because they've sent it here and it's got sent back multiple times. And they won't send it to a PO box.
No, I had the same problem with my card. I had to show the
Yeah.
guy had an address.
But, I
It'd
mean,
be all canceled.
I'm still waiting for my
I think a
sticker
lot of
on my
people in the
car.
village is
From
kinda
July
fed up
of
with it,
last
to be
year.
honest with you, so.
And it's had the PO box on it.
But if anybody wants information, I got it. Try to get something together where we can get some people to walk around and figure out who wants it, who doesn't.
Right.
Are
Then
there
we can go from
prices
there.
that are gonna be incorporated when you're asking people?
You probably would have to put your mailbox up.
Will
Yeah, you
price it, okay.
You just put your mailbox up.
Oh, so the
Yeah.
service runs the same price?
Same everything. It does. You gotta buy a mailbox and put it up in front of your house.
Because we don't pay for the PO boxes.
Yeah, we don't pay for them.
He ain't gonna
So
come.
if we just pay for our
Streets got so many holes in
own
them.
mailbox, it's,
Individual pays for their mailbox.
Yeah,
And you
when
can
you
get up to
first open a
550.
mailbox, you do, but you have to renew it every year. You're paying $7 for that key.
Every year.
And if you want additional keys, you have to pay another $7.
We pay for the keys over
I
there?
don't pay for no key.
I didn't pay for
I've
their
never
key.
paid for a key.
Just if you have to
want
replace it.
additional.
When
Yeah.
the mailbox, when the mailbox is
additional
first
keys.
opened, if you want additional keys, you have to pay the $7.
Or if you're like me and you lose them.
You don't-
yeah, other than that, it's just filling out your forms and proving
All the
your
time.
residency.
Be like,
You want to do a mail
If you guys want it, I got the packet. You guys can look at it. You're more than welcome to it. Other than that Addyston 250, the American 250 or whatever,
Yeah.
is gonna run through town. That's really gonna be cool for the community. They're gonna run from California to Delaware, and they're gonna come right through Main Street.
I think we need to make that street nice looking. Flowers, clean it up.
Gonna be nice, and I agree with that.
Clean
It's a
everything up.
relay.
Flowers. It's just a relay race coming across there.
What's the date of that?
I
Well,
don't
they don't
have
have
it
the
in front
date
of
on
me.
there yet.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it in front of
We will
you?
get the
Is it going all
fall
the way down Main
session
Street?
because
Easter
they're gonna
egg.
start it in the
Pam's gonna
spring
talk on it.
in California, and we'll be more towards the fall when they come back down through this way.
Yeah, I think that'd be good.
date, so we could like.
Well, they don't have the dates yet.
Cheer.
They, they're gonna have it on their website, but I think we need to be a part of it and like have a nice flowers
sent
and
that to us,
stuff
didn't
going
you,
down there.
I did.
yeah.
You guys got that.
What part of
I
it?
think
Do they come all
2-3
down
weeks
East
ago.
Main, Cleve's, Warsaw, all the way through, or what?
No, they actually.
All the
they
way
come
from
in-
California.
Yeah, well, they come
All the way
in
back.
down
The guy with the donkey.
at Dining.
Remember him?
Well, down
I
at
don't
this end
remember that
first.
one. No.
They come in from this
I don't
end down
remember.
by Dan and Ann's house, and they come all the way up Main Street, And then they cut back out and then go to Sailor Park and then they cut back in.
There's a route online, it
They're
shows.
not getting on our street up there, are they?
It's in that email that I sent out to you guys, there's a
Are
link.
they
There's an email.
Not even back to 50?
Yep.
Because our street's a mess, you don't run on that, they'll trip and fall.
But not only that, what else did I have?
To Washington.
There is a
Right up
grant,
there. Wow.
there's a grant out for Verizon grant.
I'm gonna quit talking to you.
Yeah, quit talking to him, Pam.
Man, I'm doing, scrolling my phone, man.
All right.
Anyway, it's a decent sized grant. I think we need to get it as a music venue and put it in the park. I went and looked at the one down in Lawrenceburg and measured theirs out. That's all they got is thing that goes over top and around the back side of it. So it's for 50 grand. I think we could build one over there at the park the same way. Just have a stage there for all the time so we ain't gotta keep renting a stage.
You said that's a grant?
And he's speaking on that
That's
one,
great.
all of you got that, remember
Verizon
from
grant.
Maddie from We
What
Thrive?
you gotta put up?
She sent that to you, it's
Uh-huh.
to
What you
T-Mobile.
gotta put up?
It doesn't say you have to put nothing up right now.
I built one.
Maddie-
Dolls I built, it's all concrete.
Will you make one for us, Ed?
I can build, you got the money.
No, for free.
I'll blacktop my street first.
Okay.
But anyway, it wouldn't cost us that much, I don't believe, to build it and
Try.
have a nice little music venue there and we ain't gotta keep renting stages. That was my outlook on it, so.
Will they fix it?
But other than that, that's all I got.
All right, Pam, your turn.
And I done got half yours, so.
No, actually all of it, but that's okay. And we do have a date for the America 250, guys. We voted on that. It's July the 11th, but now this new thing came out that the mayor sent to all of us, where they're gonna do the relay. And we don't know the specific date on that. But, so
Like
we
that
might
would
have to
need
change the
to
date.
coordinate with that date.
Right.
If
'Cause
we coordinate so then citizens can get together and we see the whole thing happen.
And they say
I'm
that
not running.
when we applied for this
You're not running?
way last year, we
Yeah.
can change this date. But they wanted to know what we were doing. It was brought up at council. We did agree. And we talked about having just like a picnic and doing, whatever activities to go along with that. It's been a while. That's been months ago, early on in
Yeah.
last year.
2025, it
Yeah.
was like in April or
Yeah,
May.
because when you look at the website, they say.
Yeah, to make application though, you had to put a tentative date in and it said that it can always be changed. And then they come up with all these new ideas now that they want to do a relay and all that, which is great. We just gotta get on board and decide what we want to do. for the village.
And see what date that is. Maybe we can coordinate.
Well, they've got a phone number to call that guy.
Yeah,
and you can
for questions.
coordinate.
There is a contact person that you originally
Right,
sent the application to.
David something.
yeah. And as far as the other things he hit on, yeah, the post office thing, I did a lot of research, I passed it on to Al about, I know we started this once before, about the post office, people are complaining. So it's like, hey, it's what the people want. There is a way to do it, it's not a guarantee. Because the post office still has to prove that. Which, if we meet the requirements, if we don't, I don't know what's gonna happen.
But the thing is, if you
But
file a complaint.
I know we save them money by doing it ourselves. That does save them money.
Oh,
That's,
so
it tells you
that's why they're all going that
that.
route.
Right.
Plus the mail's safer there, but I agree, the mail doesn't get there.
Right, that's a problem, and that's what I don't think's being addressed for
Our
the
streets
citizens.
are all, my real street, my deed's Hillside Avenue.
Yeah,
I live, that's why it's in the maps, but I don't know how they got East Main on that, they just made it up at one meeting one day or what.
Made it up by addresses.
by the new
But it's not
development, when they build out
recorded,
there.
everything,
That's-
it's all East Main Street, or Hillside Avenue on the legal work.
But I know if you file a complaint on the post office, it goes straight to her. That's the person that you have to complain to, is the person that's doing it.
And get her in trouble.
Accountability.
She gets herself in trouble, so she don't get in trouble.
She's not in charge of it for mail, she just puts it in the box.
Yeah.
It all happens, it goes to Columbus.
That's all I have, Lisa.
That's it.
If you have a complaint, you send it
Yeah,
downtown and send it right back to her,
Still
and she calls you.
Okay. You raised your hand, did you,
Yeah, I was
Jackie,
just
did you
gonna
have
say,
something else?
I have the perfect band, if you ever have any events or anything going on within the village, I have a great group. perfect band, so.
Thank
Better
you.
than the Naked Karate Girls.
What?
They did Sharia
putting it out there.
Milano's New Year's Eve party, so they're perfect. Top this band, yes.
All righty.
Can we not get that one band, that sock hop band again? I vote we never get that.
Sock hop.
Yeah, we're a little younger than y'all.
Hey,
We're young at heart. Okay.
Look them up.
Oh, you mean the one that we just had?
Everybody loved them.
Yeah?
the last one we had, I liked them.
Tell Steve you have something else, because I need to get back to
Mike, do you
Mark.
have anything?
I was just gonna ask, you talked about the election, on the water board election, does somebody have to be running in for that?
We were there.
Is that term?
In 2 years.
I guess, did we do that? So
Yeah,
nobody-
that'd be the same as
Did we forget to do it or
council.
what?
In 2 years.
In 2 years, though,
The guy that quit, that I took places, that ran out in December, shouldn't somebody have ran? And,
if they wanted to, that was the problem.
well, I don't
Nobody
know.
ran.
I didn't have idea.
It was
what
an
going on.
empty
I'm just asking a
seat.
question,
Yeah.
Margaret. I'm not mad, I got
Yeah.
fired, I'm done.
You know, it's
took my
not
buckets and
anybody
went
up
home.
here's responsibility to
Yeah,
tell
just-
people when they have to seek election again.
I got a hose
When
up
you
the
get
woods, it goes
involved,
up
you
to
need
city
to know
water. and
those
I'm out.
things.
The only people that got fired was me. Some police, that's the only people I know we ever fired.
I get unemployment for that.
Oh my God, no, you don't get unemployment for that.
That don't work that way. I do.
You can try.
Mike, did you have anything to address the council?
Just a couple things to bring up real quick. Appreciate it.
We finally got to you.
Real quick, the water meter issue on Main Street down here, a couple doors down.
Yeah.
I was able to meet with the gentleman today, the owner. He really didn't want to let me in the basement. I told him that's where we have to get into so we can locate that line and come out. We have a couple holes dug there. We are still working on that. I promise you guys, I will find that line. And I did let him know that it's pretty important that we find it, because if he has a leak or something happens, we can't shut him off. So I'm kind of giving him that urgency that we want to get in there so I can locate that line out there. If not, I'm just going to continue to dig up his yard.
What can we do about that, Chris? Because I thought that we were told that
Bob Kelly
we do
told
have the
you
right
to
to
go ahead and get
go
on
into
the
that
property and
property.
get it.
Into that
I've been
house.
on the property, and I want him to, he's been very nice, so I want him to know that we are on the property, we have cones on his property for his safety and his benefit. We haven't talked about it, but it's one of our priorities in the maintenance department, that we are on that thing daily looking for those people. The father was supposed to be there today, he didn't show up, so I was only.
But you're trying to get in the house, isn't that what you
Yes,
said?
I want to get to
And
that
see, I
one line
think
in
it's
the
a little
basement.
bit different
getting
trying to
in.
get in the house as opposed to on the
Yeah,
property.
Bob said.
The problem is, I don't want to say too much, but when he comes out with a hazmat suit and a mask,
You know, I
that kind of worries me. I'm not gonna step in there.
hand marking company, they'll mark it, they'll find it right up the street for you.
Are they still
So-
getting water to that house?
Well, we did find another valve, and it is shut off now. And I'm monitoring that every day, even during Christmas, every day, I'm monitoring to make sure it's still off. So that's where we're at with that, but he's gonna work with us. The hydrant repair, I spoke with Ed and the mayor, and so we're gonna contact the company again tomorrow about the hydrant repair. And I wanna set up a time to meet with them, their repair team, and see exactly what's going on with that hydrant there, ASAP. So we don't have any
You might
more.
want to mark that or let them know that. I don't even know if it works. Did you turn it on today?
Yes,
That
yeah,
water came out?
yes.
Okay.
It's flowing good and stuff. It does have a minor leak, and we're gonna find out what's going on
It
with
could
it.
freeze tonight if it gets cold. I don't know how cold it's gonna get.
Yeah.
Next week they'll fix it. If it's frozen, then you're gonna be screwed.
Mhm. Yeah. So that's number one of our priorities. And I also spoke with Ed today. We found a thermostat bad in the garage, so I'm gonna order a thermostat. We think we're shutting it off, and we left. Ed must have come down and talked to me, and it was on. So what I found out is, I guess the vibration of the road, it's just a pendulum, and it turned back on.
Oh my God.
So I turned it off, and then 20 minutes later, I'm standing
It was
there.
wrong when I was gonna put Joseph in the front seat of the truck.
Well, we know what the problem is, and we'll fix that. So, and I'm glad you brought that to our attention, because we think it's off, and we leave,
It was wrong like
and we
that.
come back, and it's on, and it did it today, so. All right, so there's that. I don't know if you guys know about the electric issue over at the well house this weekend, Saturday? The poor little squirrel. It was all because of a squirrel. So he was playing, and, you know. So, well, we got that taken care of. It actually popped the fuse out here on Main, in front of the post office, and the transformer. So it did a really good number on it.
You must have really got lit up.
He was having fun.
Burns his nuts.
So we're good there. I spoke to the clerk today about the flags in the park. So we're gonna take care of the flags in the park and the memorial park, and have those up so we can be prepared for Monday. Flags will be out Monday. We'll have them out on Friday. And then the pressure relief valve on Fiddler's Green, it is complete, okay? So that is done. We are gonna set up a time to test that. I'll let you guys know so we can get letters to everybody.
Yeah, I wanna drink it one.
Oh, yeah, you don't wanna do that because it's like Coleman hair, the opposite direction. It's so tough, and I don't have that problem. But you know what I mean? It's gonna flow that water in a whole different direction. So we want people to be prepared and understand. Well, you know how the water's flowing this direction now? Well, now it's gonna bring it this way, so sediment is really gonna be disturbed.
Now.
Well, open all the hydrants and just flush the shit out.
That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do, so. We'll try to get as much as that out as possible.
That end, just blow, let it, turn it on.
Let it be city water.
Yeah, let it city water go out.
So, but it's got the main valve, pop-off valve, meter, the whole 9 yards. We do have to work on, talking to the mayor, the pump for in there. And I'll get the specs on that so we can get a pump in that thing.
Yes, we
Okay.
have to have
So you gotta buy
a
a pump and everything now?
sub pump to put into the concrete mold,
Yeah,
just so it keeps it dry.
yeah, because it's absolutely full, and that's like, you gotta put a scuba gear to get in there and actually turn the thing on. So, okay, we did receive, Andre and I went to the LTAP class. It's the snow and ice control training. We did get our certificates this week, so
Wow.
I do want to frame that for him and put that up. So that was the class we went to for 4 hours on the ice and snow and,
You should put that in the windshield of your truck, so when you come down the street, we know you're certified.
well, some people didn't even think to it, so there you go, guys.
Before you frame them, I want copies for your personnel jackets.
Okay, good.
That's when they fire you.
Sounds good. Let's see here. I think that's it for we're working on the lights. We should have all the lights in the trees done tomorrow. Everything else is down. And we did spend a few hours, about 14 hours, cleaning up the garage over there. So if you guys want to come in and take a tour, it's in really good shape. And Andre is right on it, so I know between us, this crew will keep it the best we can. It's going to get dirty and salty and all that, but we'll try to clean it up, keep it going. So, okay, anybody got anything for me? Yes.
Me. On Addyston, past, present, and is it future? They said that there was tires that were dumped.
Already cleaned up.
Did you get those? Okay.
We did.
All right.
So we contacted the mayor and we got that cleaned up. We do have to figure out where we can take those, because I know in Dearborn County, they were charging us $3 a tire. So I'm gonna check with the,
Check with the sheriffs. I'm not kidding, check with the sheriffs.
really,
They have a program where they take the sheriff's deal.
Okay, we had 3 in the garage that we're gonna get rid of, and then these 3, so there's 6, and we got 1 up at the tower, so we got about 7 total. We'll
Unless
check
you
with
want to
them.
run until we do our cleanup.
Or hang on until our cleanup day.
Yeah, right now we're at the tower,
That's April.
so, do they take tires now? Or
We
did
do.
Stop that.
We set up
We have a
dump
trailer.
trailer for it, yeah.
Even
Archie
after?
does it.
Yeah.
Okay,
So if you just want to stack them up till April,
yeah,
we can take care of it ourselves.
yeah, sorry, we're not paying money.
I mean, yeah.
7. Right now, we have 7. I do know where there's 1 tucked away, so I won't call that as an 8th yet. No, you guys don't know where it's at, so that's my finding.
Haven't
So-
seen it, don't exist, huh?
What did you have?
Yeah, mine at the east entrance of Catalina. There's a huge hole that you got to drive around.
Yes. Yes, we filled 1. It had a sister hole right up above it. We filled that one. We had half a bag. We had Ace order more for us. And our goal is to get that within tomorrow, what is tomorrow? Tuesday. So, yeah, we'll be out there pounding that one down too. That's the one coming towards us.
Right.
And we talked about that as well. We patched 1 there already. We wanted to beat the group from having to get to us. But you beat me to it, so.
Are you willing us to get to that, just put the garage in there, that patch? So
We
got-
can now, we got room for it. We can
There's a
get,
lot of holes that are popping up daily out there now. since it's been
Yes.
installed. I don't know
yes.
if they're gonna fix them or not, I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, we'll get to that one. Can we order a Sharps bucket? Because, talking about the needles and stuff, it would be nice that we don't,
You're right.
we need that bucket so we can put that stuff in there, and not have it going into garbage and stuff. So,
We can look into it.
I
okay.
think
It shouldn't be
Granger
that
has them.
expensive.
Even
No,
Granger carries
You want me to
stuff
get
like
one from
that.
work? I'm just kidding. I'll get in trouble.
so.
Don't tell them, Ed.
I'm gone.
And I do, and one last thing about the cleanup, because you mentioned about cleaning up for when they come into the town. Andre and I take it very personal when we go by and see trash in places, and we pick it up, and then we'll drive back and there'll be more garbage. So I want you guys to know, we're trying really hard to keep garbage picked up, but when I see it after I already drove it and I come back through in 15 minutes, it disheartens me,
Yeah.
because the village does look good on 50, and all the way from his house down to the end, we try to hit that, and it's sad, but we're doing it. So, okay, you need to know that, of what maintenance is doing over here.
Yeah, I try to keep it cleaned up as much as I can across from my house, but I seen
Oh, yeah. all
one
your
day
bare
last
bones.
week, somebody destroyed a whole bag of garbage right down the line.
We picked up over 300 cans.
Oh, it was everywhere down there.
Yeah.
I guess
Nice
it
truck, I bet.
something fell off the back of a truck,
Oh.
and it hit the thing, and it just
just went
spread.
shattered.
It was everywhere.
And I got Andre like 7 minutes till 2. But he was a trooper, he hung right in there with me, and it was cold.
I mean, it was all the way down through there. It was horrible looking. I'm like, wow. Like
Yeah.
2 trash bags fell out of the back of a truck, and
It did.
it hit the guardrail, and it just
Exploded.
everywhere. Wow.
All right, anything?
I have
But
some.
thank you for picking
You
that up.
have? You,
No,
No, Margaret has something for council.
Council.
If you're done, we're good
I just wanted
here.
to ask them, we're working out of Liberty, if I take a picture of these planters that they got along the road on their right-of-ways and that, they got the flowers on them, would look very nice in
Oh,
front
yeah,
of
I'd
the
love to see
firehouse.
something like that.
Some of these other spots, if you're gonna try to beautify it a little bit, they look rich looking, but I think they're probably plastic. But this year they put Christmas stuff in them, they're really sharp. They got them on all the inner islands coming off onto 270 and 75. It really
is it
looks-
fake flowers or?
Oh, these are all fake flowers, right?
Thank God, because I am not.
You don't want me to water every, in the
I
summer.
mean, it is, it's a lot when you've got to water that many flower pots. If you don't
But
have a
these are just
dedicated
sharp
water
looking
person,
certain
North
areas
End do
that
it, they
won't.
water theirs.
they have a dedicated water person, that's
Yeah.
all he does.
Remember in '76 when you guys painted this whole town red, white,
That's why I was like, he's
Oh,
a
yeah.
dedicated.
I was a kid, everything. The whole building was red, white, blue, the guardrails were red, white, blue. When I was a kid.
I can paint, but I killed a 50-year-old bonsai plant in a week.
Miyagi wasn't happy, was he?
No.
Don't anybody jump, I got
50 years
I got
old.
something.
Oh, Lord God. Okay, Margaret has something else for you guys still.
I received an email on Sunday from the chief of police from Highland Police Department in Highland. The address is New Lexington Avenue. Said he hopes that, everything's going good in Addyston, and that he's been watching, with our police stuff, and he said, now that we're with Hamilton County, they would like to know if there's a possibility that we have any surplus law enforcement equipment that could be donated or transferred to them, because they are a small community and they would really benefit from portable radios, from chargers, spare batteries, antennas, speaking mics, anything like that, safety gear. He even said that they'd be willing to accept clothing. So we have all kinds of stuff upstairs, and
Well,
Hamilton
yeah.
County does not want any of it. They
Well,
have
remember
looked
the
at it.
old treasurer's office? We pretty much moved everything into that
Yeah.
office, so if you guys are okay with it, we can let them come and check out what we've got left. I mean, there's no reason for us to keep it.
I mean, I tried to get the gentleman who sold the village the radios. He actually came out and got them when they had like an upgrade for all the radios and that after Hamilton County was here. But I've reached out to him and he doesn't want to buy them. So there, I think there might be 12 radios that this department really sounds like they could really use the support.
Yeah, we've received stuff that way, like the
Yeah.
cars.
People
Yeah.
donate, yeah.
Might as well donate to someone that's in
His
need.
name is Brandon Holliday, and he's the chief of police of Highland Police Department in Highland, Ohio. It's a 937 prefix, so that's probably up around the Dayton area.
Middletown, Dayton.
I
Yeah.
mean, we ain't doing nothing with it.
It's just
Just taking
been
up
sitting up
space.
there for over, well,
Since you switched.
since we switched.
Not fraud, is it? To take your uniforms?
What would they take
No,
our
we just
patches
have to
off?
remove the
Yeah, I
patches.
think most of the patches have been off. And
Yeah.
while we're on that subject, I know the last time I happened to be down at the firehouse, somebody disposed of some uniforms down there too. So if we could gather them all up and have them come
There's some
and
boxes
look
down there.
and see what, then we'll do an
There's
inventory.
boxes of police
I
uniforms
think they're
there.
pants,
Yeah.
if I remember right.
So if you want to do it, I'd like a
That's
motion
weird.
because it just protects the village.
Yeah, I'll make a motion, we donate to Highland
Well, we actually,
and let them come down and take a look and see what we got and see if they can use it
Where's
for
it,
something they can.
Oh, so it's way out that way.
So be it.
I'll second it.
Motion by Al Glick, second by Pam Jackson, to donate the old police equipment stuff. Is there any discussion? All right, no discussion, we'll vote.
Dan Pillow,
Yay.
Kathy Byess,
Yay.
Ann Pillow,
Yay.
Al Glick,
Yay.
Pam Jackson.
Yay.
Make a motion, we adjourn.
I'll second it.
Damn.
That was quick. That was faster than I could think of it. All right, motion adjourned by Kathy, second by Miss Ann. Miss Ann was on top
Dan.
of it. She almost had it.
You guys said it was the same time.
Call for the vote.
Dan
That
Pillow,
was faster than the last one.
Kathy Byess,
Yay.
Ann Pillow, Al Glick,